Hello and welcome to day 22 of 24 recipes till Christmas. Friends, can you believe we're on day 22? Today we're making Coscorões, and I'm sorry, but I have no translation for that. It is a dough that comes together very quickly. There is a little bit of a resting time, but that gives you time to sort of prep the next step. You probably have all these ingredients at home to make it. We're gonna make the dough and then you stretch it out and you cut it into odd shapes or whatever shapes you want. The dough has to be extremely thin, and then we're gonna fry it. And when you fry it, it puffs up, and then we're gonna coat it with cinnamon and sugar. You end up with this really crispy fried cookie almost, and we call that Coscorões. There are various recipes for this, various ways to make it, and when I tried to nail down the recipe from Mom, it was, she gave me multiple things that, like, she usually makes it Christmas Eve, and lately I'm the one who's been like mixing the dough and making the dough and rolling it out, but she just gives me the ingredients and I just, make it. So it was kind of difficult to nail down the exact recipe that we use. I'm only making half of the recipe that we usually make because I don't want to end up with like 100 Coscorões. Let's go over our ingredients. We're gonna need some flour and some baking powder. We're gonna need a little bit of sugar, just 1 tablespoon of sugar. We have some olive oil, the juice of an orange, 1 egg, and butter that's been sitting at room temperature. You also have the option of putting in aguardiente, which is Portuguese brandy. And today we're gonna use a little bit of the brandy to put in. We're gonna need some oil for frying, and then of course cinnamon and sugar for dusting. So let's get into this very quick and easy recipe, Coscorões. So I'm just gonna be using a bowl, and I have a dough whisk here. And we're gonna start by adding in our ingredients. And guys, I just melted this butter. And it's, it's soft, but you need melted butter. So I'm gonna use all the liquids, add in all the liquids, and then I'm gonna add in my flour. So I just added in the orange juice, gonna add in the olive oil, and I am going to add in 1 egg and just. So you want the butter soft or melt, well, you want the butter melted, but soft is fine too. I just melted it. It's just, it's winter here. So, all right, so we have that. I'm gonna add in a tablespoon of the brandy. I'm gonna give that a whisk. I'm gonna also add in a tablespoon of sugar. And into our flour bowl, we're gonna add in a bit of salt, so just 1/4 teaspoon. And I'm gonna add in 1 teaspoon of baking soda. I'm just gonna give the flour a mix just to mix in the baking soda. And now we're gonna add it to our liquids. So the dough is well incorporated. It is a nice dough. It's not sticky at all. I guess the olive oil and butter help it not being sticky. So now I'm gonna cover it and let it rest here while I prep the oil and get everything else ready. So I've prepped my pastry mat. I have a rolling pin. I have a pizza cutter. If you don't have a pizza cutter, like a pastry cutter or just a knife works too. I have a bit of flour. We might need some flour. And then over here, I've set up the sugar and cinnamon mixture. I have my cast iron pan with some oil and the cookie sheet with the cooling rack. So I'm gonna fry them and then put them here and then coat them with sugar and cinnamon, and this is the tray that it will be in after. So I'm gonna start by rolling out our dough, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of flour down on the pastry mat, and our dough is beautiful. So I'm gonna cut off a piece. So you want the dough fairly thin. Remember when my mom's here, she's like, it has to be thinner. It has to be thinner. It has to be thinner. So you want it thin. I don't know if you can tell, but really thin. So now we just give it, I like to just slash it like this. Redo that part. And then give it some slashes like that. I'm gonna cut this part off. And there you have some pieces. And I have the oil heating. So I'm gonna set those aside while I cut out some more. Just very, very paper thin. You want the dough to be really, really thin. So when your oil is hot, I actually just fried one up to see. So, sorry. So when your oil is hot, you can start frying them. This is always best if there is someone working with you. So we just slowly put them in. And then when they get a golden color, you can turn them. And when they're golden brown on both sides, you can remove and put them on they will puff up. See how they're puffing up and they're getting a few bubbles? That's what you're looking for. So once they're like this color, they're done. And we transfer them to the tray. So I want to show you. So if you roll the dough out really thin, you end up with these air pockets, right? And that's what you want. And it's going to make this very crispy. And you want to coat them in sugar and cinnamon while they're still warm. And here we have our Coscorões. So that came together super quick. And you end up with this beautiful plate of Coscorões. In the description, I'm actually going to put this recipe because I highly doubt that you would ever make my mom's full recipe. So I'll leave you this one below. It will give you a plate like this full of Coscorões. I think this is plenty. If you are working by yourself, I suggest that you roll out all the dough, cut everything, lay it out on your table, and then fry everything. Now comes the most difficult part. Let's give it a taste. So we end up with these cookies that are nice and crisp. Now let's have a taste. So good. They're so perfect. A crispy fried dough with cinnamon sugar. What else can you ask for at Christmas? I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Let me know if you make it. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when I post my next recipe. And please comment and share. The engagement really helps my channel grow. Thank you so much for watching and hope to see you again soon. Bye.